Hey, good afternoon, fam. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody. So you guys know if you follow me, you know Sunday is more so my relaxation day and my day to think a little bit, right? And then I like to jump on here and have a conversation with you guys, right? Um, so as you guys can see, I'm actually over here at Turf Valley Golf and Resort over here in Ellicott City, Maryland. It's actually quite beautiful. You can see behind me, the trees are changing color, the leaves are changing colors right now. Okay, this is one of my favorite time of the season. It's actually one of the reasons why I guess I like the Northeast, in a way. I keep on saying I'm going to disappear and go to somewhere that's warm. Eventually, I think I am, but this part of the season, when it's not cold, and the weather is changing and the leaves are changing colors, probably one of my favorite seasons. And which brings me to my topic, and which is why is everybody moving towards index annuity, right? Why is everybody moving towards index annuity? It's simple. The seasons have changed. The seasons have changed. A lot of people, as last year, you guys may not know, last year was a record-breaking year for annuities again, in annuity sales. I believe it was over 400 and I believe $26 billion went into an annuity last year in 1 year. That's almost $1 trillion, right? And why is that? And let me give you guys, because I made some notes here, so you guys, have some idea as to, and if you're watching this, and if you're, part of the people who are part of the government, with the government shut down, people who got laid off, or let's say you lost your job at a particular company, or even let's say you're heading towards retirement, okay, you might want to listen to this, right? Because an annuity might be a good place that you want to park your investment for many, many reasons, right? But the first reason is higher interest rate environment. Most people that had annuity in the past, right, the annuity rates was low. So when people, I had a young lady told me the other day, oh, I heard annuity were not good investments. And I was like, what year are we talking about? Which annuity are we talking about here, right? And how you doing? All right. Which annuities are we talking about? Are we talking about like 10 years ago? Or are we talking about in today? Right? So rates right now are way higher than banks. They're way higher than, when I mean banks, I mean savings account, checking account, things like that, right? And also they're higher than CDs. A lot of the annuities right now, well, let me not say a lot, but with most companies, you can get anywhere between 5 to 7.8% in return in the annuity, okay? So a lot of people like that part of it, okay? Number two is demand for guaranteed retirement income. And this is my favorite part of the annuity, especially for people who are, seniors or people who didn't save enough. And so I'm 47 years old. I'll be 48 next month, right? And retirement is around the corner for myself also. And also, obviously, because I market the annuity, I also myself will be going into one once I retire. Because the one thing that annuity does that no other investment product does is it guarantees your income for the rest of your life. So let me quickly explain that to you guys, so that way you guys have a better understanding. You park, let's say you take 500,000 and you dump it into an annuity. Let's say you're 59 years old, 59 and a half, okay? And you put that money into an annuity, 500,000. Okay, whether you go bonus or whether you go straight interest, it's up to you. But let's say you live all the way to, let's say 90. But let's say right around age 80, the money you put in when, at the age of 60, you've exhausted it all. They will still continue to pay you money until you're no longer on this earth. I don't know anybody in their right mind who will hear that and say, oh no, I'd rather keep my money in a CD. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody in their right mind who would say, oh no, I'd rather just keep my money in in the stock market. Nah, okay? And then I want to leave this part of it to you guys, right? It's pretty much the safety part of it. The safety part of it is also huge, for most people, because you don't want to be 55 years old, 59 years old, 60 years old, and you're on the verge of retiring, and then the market crashes, and now guess what? Most of your money is gone. And now you're forced to either live with that decision and have a super budget that's below what you had planned for, or work another decade. Okay? This is where I believe those three things is what blew up annuity sales last year. As a matter of fact, so far this year, at the same time this year, they've already surpassed what last year did. Okay, which means it's gonna be another record year. I just from personal experiences alone and all the annuities that I did this year, I can tell on a personal level that a lot of people are getting this information and they're parking their money where it's going to be safe, it's going to be guaranteed. And you guys who watch me know, they call me the king of IUL, right? Which is the king of Index Universal Life over here in the DMV, because I market life insurance heavy, right? For the protection side, okay? Even an IUL cannot guarantee your income for the rest of your life, which means that if you take out all the money, or if you exhaust all your money inside an Index Universal Life policy, it's over, it's done. No more money, okay? So where the index annuity makes so much sense heavily is that part of it, that, hey, I'm gonna give you these sets of funds, and even if I become aggressive with how much I'm withdrawing out, right? I will still get paid until I die. Yeah, again, I don't know anybody who will say, oh no, I'm not interested in that kind of investments. So listen, it is Sunday. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm doing my little walk right now. Stretch my legs, get some air in my lungs, get the blood flowing. So I didn't want it to be a long one. It was just something that was on my mind. Again, if you guys follow me, you know me, I'm data driven. I'm data driven, so I love data. So I'm looking at some of these data and I'm like, man, I believe maybe after this year, annuity sale for this year will be well above $500 billion. That's almost $1 trillion. I have no doubt in the next 2 years or so, it will surpass $1 trillion. It will surpass $1 trillion. So listen, again, this is your first time following me, and you enjoy what I just spoke about today, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you like what I spoke about today, please hit the like button for the algorithm. And if you have a question, comment. comment. I'll get right back to you. Also, if you're interested and you want a personal one-on-one conversation, feel free to text me at 443-208-5480. That's 443-208-5480. Or you can email me at evolve@titanevolutiongroup.com. That's evolve@titanevolutiongroup.com. You guys can also go to my website. It's a bunch of information on my website about life insurance, annuities, things like that, whole life. If you have any questions, it's a bunch of stuff on my website, and that's titanevolutiongroup.com. I will put all these information in the description. And if you guys are interested, please, give me a buzz. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can help you secure your retirement and you can live well and peacefully in your retirement and know your money is safe and know that, hey, no matter what, if you end up, exhausting your funds, you'll still get a check coming to you every single month until you die. Have a good one.